Sup, studs? How y'all been doing? Hope y'all been doing good. Me, not so much. I've been slumping. I've been slumping because I got. Well, luckily I played baseball my whole life, so I know a thing or two about slumps. How have I been getting through it? MLB The Show. If y'all play on MLB The Show, let me know. Your boy. Tatis showing a great eye, sitting dead red, looking heat.
Well, the 2-2 pitch.
I'm getting on those sliders. Nope. No, that's not. No, that's not. Come on, Papa.
And the pitch.
Damn, he's scared. Frank Schwindel up next.
If you're gonna go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work.
He did not want no part of Juani.
18. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
He wants no part of Frank Schwindel. This is what sitting dead red looks like.
His rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Oh! What a time for a hit right now, huh? What a fucking time.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Should come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Harper has a read on it.
Damn. I was all over that slider, man. Now he's gonna throw a fastball. Got a hit on. Ah, fucking hit this one.
That brings up Mickey Mantle. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Mantle's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. I wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory.
Got you right now, pretty. I know this guy, man. I know this guy.
But it doesn't matter. This is strike two.
I know this guy, and I'm just gonna go in here with this.
You can tell he wanted to
That's
hold
it.
off, but
Sit
he
down.
swings
Bam,
into
bam,
the
bam.
inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two. So next to bat will be Jorge Polanco. 2 out last time up. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late at strike one. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the...
We'll have to press
Gas!
right to him now.
Frank Schwindel's the wrong guy.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent on the ground out to second. Field its favorite 3-1. Count still full, 3-2.
That shit out of here. That's f***ing Gonzies, bro. Bryce Harper. Oppo. Go ahead. So while I'm whooping this guy's ass, first part of slumping is to give it up. You might have to take a step back so you can propel yourself forward. And yes, you're already down. It feels like you're already stepped back, right? You already feel like you're in a hole. But what I'm saying is to put yourself in a hole on purpose. And here's a quick story. I should have brought Trevor in to start, but Troy was dicey. Let's go. 1. That was Eddie. That was Eddie Matthews. Okay. Damn. I could have been game though. I think the path of least resistance is this changeup. Path of least resistance. I told you. Game. 2-1. This guy's Dominican, so he was looking for a fastball. So way back when I worked at the baseball center, we had a coach who played for the New York Yankees and the LA Dodgers. And of course, those two make for great storytelling. So he always told the stories, and this one story in particular, this one was about Manny Ramirez. So you know I'm all ears. I'm listening. Manny's my favorite. So one spring training game, Manny Ramirez is up to bat, and he does his little 3 tap on the plate, hand on the helmet, bat turn. Sometimes he calls timeout. His at-bats are notoriously long, and it was all for greater purpose, it seems like, because what he did was he took the first pitch fastball right down the middle, strike 1. Second pitch, does his routine, whatever. I think he probably even calls time again. But the second pitch, nonetheless, right down the middle, strike 2. Doesn't swing. Now, third pitch, yeah, not much has changed either. Fastball down the middle, took it, strike 3. So he's walking back to the dugout. Oye, la estoy viendo bien. Hey, he's seeing the ball good, but he ain't swing. Why is he doing that? What's the point? Well, that is the point. The point is that he's seen the ball so well that he's taking the time to actually see it. Maybe throwing in that bat away in spring training, right? That's what I mean by throwing in that bat away. It doesn't mean quit and give up. It means take that time to really implement a specific game plan, because most often slumps happen when you're not really seeing the ball up. So if you're taking that bat to just see the ball, that's something that you can build on, and you can build, and you have a really strong foundation because you're seeing the ball. That's the most important part. No matter how nice or pretty your swing is, if you're not seeing the ball, then there's an issue. Let's be honest, you can't really bring up getting out of slumps if you don't bring up the competing. You got to be able to compete, because just imagine the time where you're 0 for 20 and then you swing and bunt down the line, but you fast as hell, so you get to first base, you got your first hit in 20 at-bats. How would that feel? That would feel great, because you're competing. Not just with the legs though, you got to compete with here and with here. We'll talk more about that in a second, but first, we got break fast. We got some simple cinnamon raisin bagel. A little bit of leftover stuffing from what I couldn't participate in New Year's, and some dry ass eggs. So a good mental way to compete is to get in your head, right, that you are either an asset or a liability. So are you gonna help the team, or are you not gonna help the team? Now, to help the team, you need as much of these 5 tools as you can, right? You know the ordinary 5 tools, here they are. So you're gonna need to overachieve in as many of those as you can, because now you are looked at as more valuable, and it's the truth. And competing in life too. Competing is a test of your discipline, and discipline you can only get through, of course, feeling good, right? When you feel good, it's easy to do something, but what happens those days where you're not feeling so good? That's where your discipline kicks in, and you get that discipline by understanding that you got to do this no matter what. Get it done, right? If you need to go take your quick half-hour hitting session, then go do that. I'm sure not every day is the best day to do something, but it'll definitely put things in perspective the time where it's taken away from you. Now I'm going to talk about my experience, and because I'm really looking back at those gym sessions that I might have not given my all in, or hell, I might have even skipped. Best believe next time I'm in the gym, and I'm going to train hard and train for a purpose, even on days where I don't want to. So what I'm saying is, don't look for motivation. Look at the discipline. Look at the numbers, right? 99% of men aren't doing this. So why am I gonna follow the 99%? The elite athletes, they don't skip the days when they want to. They don't. They go home and focus on their recovery. So this is where you automatically get your heart involved. So there's 2 ways to think about this. I got this from Steve Springer. I love this example, where it's the bottom of the 9th, and you're on deck. Are you rooting? Are you rooting for the moment, for the spot? Do you want him to ball 4, give me a shot? You know what I mean? Or is it, damn, I hope he takes care of this game, because I don't want to get up there. I'm 0 for 20, man. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So let me know in the comment section you watched to this point by saying no slump zone in the comment section. You already know what time it is. Time is now.